everyone, welcome to the channel. So this is our second live of the day. I did need some break, so I took some time reading. Now I'm back. So if you have any questions, mention it, and if you want to have the disclaimer, well, I will give it here. Why not repeat it? Be very careful what kind of information you receive on the internet. Always use your own discernment when you are implementing it in your life, especially if that advice is medical or financial. And always be very careful what kind of information you are sharing on the internet, because you never know who is watching and who is taking notes. Okay, so if you have any questions, you can always put it in the chat box. I would get to you. And I'm just setting everything up. This is our second live of the day. So hi, welcome. Hi, Satya. Do you have a second channel? Because I just spoke to some girl. She asked me if she should go to something. So was that you? Or did I give an advice to someone else thinking it was you? Because I think both of your names are similar. I would confirm that next time. Okay, hi Satya, how are you doing? I'm doing great as well. My God. No, I didn't have lunch yet. I have been changing times of my circadian rhythm. I think so. I'm working because I have been changing the timings of when I get up, when I work, when I don't work, when my consultations are. So it's a little bit iffy. It will get online when it is supposed to. So I'm just giving it breathing room and just observing. Okay, everyone who is here, do not forget to like the video. It helps me sustain the channel in the long run. So thank you for liking the video and also subscribing. Okay. Maybe I should. Okay, Neetu, you would need astrological reading for that if you want to know the timing. Okay. Hi Anjali, welcome. Is this your first time here? Okay, you are a new subscriber. Hi Anjali, welcome. Oh, that's a very nice name. Hi Mancha. Hi Rahul, welcome back. Okay, you have a BSM exam. Yes, Anjali, please mention your question. But I do not do general reading, so if you have a specific question, you can definitely ask me. The live is for specific and urgent questions. If you want to have an astrological reading and along with tarot readings, which lasts for 60 minutes the first time, so you can definitely reach out to me. We can have a chat there. Okay, so Vivek, Neetu. For Neetu, what do we have? Progression's journey in reverse. Okay. And for Neetu, we have Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay. I do see that there would be some kind of issues that you would face. There would be emotional issues. So I do not have, maybe it's the marks that you would get, or the kind of examination you give. It would cause you a little bit of stress. It is unclear as to whether you will pass or fail, if that was your question. Neetu, but what I see is yes, there would be a little bit stress around your examination before and after. So I think you would be dissatisfied with your results. You would be dissatisfied with the marks you receive. So it could be either. There is no clear yes or no as to pass or fail, but I do see disappointment coming towards you when it comes to this examination. What is on 30th August, Mansha? Oh, are you performing a ritual? Okay, Anjali, tell me about your relationship with Ashutosh. Husband, boyfriend, fiance, crush. What's the situation here? You're very welcome. Neetu, please take care. Okay, so are you in contact, no contact? Is this a breakup situation? What's going on? Anjali? I see overwhelm. Okay, I see that he's overwhelmed. I think you said a lot of things to him and he is really overwhelmed. I think you just showed him a mirror or something. So he might have seen the mirror, or I'm sorry, I just कार्ड्स तो अच्छे दिख रहे हैं रिलेशनशिप को लेके. अब इन पर्टिकुलर अपॉलॉजी एज इन मुझे माफ़ कर दो, ये तो ज़िंदगी भर चलते ही रहेगा अगर ये शादी तक के पहुँचेगा. बट मुझे लगता है कि हाँ, ये रिलेशनशिप अच्छा है और वो अच्छा ही चलेगा. लेकिन हाँ, वो थोड़ा सा ओवरवेल्म्ड है. तो आई वुड सजेस्ट कि गिव इट सम टाइम, थोड़ा समय दो, सब ठीक हो जाएगा. बट अपॉलॉजी को लेके वो तो ज़िंदगी भर ही चलेगा कि हाँ, मुझे माफ़ कर दो वाला. वो एक बार नहीं, काफ़ी बार होगा. ओके, एंड Lakshmi, I think you need a psychologist to tell you कि कोई possess, why does someone do such a thing. I don't think a tarot card reader is a good. हाँ अंजलि, मैंने आपका ही बोला था अभी जो मैंने बोला हिंदी में. देखो, मेरे को थोड़ी तकलीफ़ होती है क्योंकि जो चैनल है वो इंग्लिश में आता है, तो ट्रांसलेशन में इश्यू होता है. दैट्स हाउ इट कम्स. देन उसको ट्रांसलेट करना फिर. तो फॉर रीडिंग्स माई ब्रेन वर्क्स इन इंग्लिश. अदरवाइज मेरा नॉर्मल लैंग्वेज हिंदी है, बट इट टेक्स सम टाइम. पीछे जाके फिर से सुन लेना, मिल जाएगा. ओके Oh, Rahul, that is so cool. I'm so excited about it. Okay, tell me more about this relationship. I would check the energies if you're here. Bhavna, why are you repeat posting? Rahul, if you're here, do let me know. Then I'll start shuffling or we'll take a break to reset. Bhavna, it feels like you and me, we would have a communication gap. Tell me, why does it happen to you? Why do you think it is happening? Like, do you want to expand on what is going on? Okay, when will relationship between... Okay, husband wife reading, marital reading, extramarital affair readings, and pregnancy readings are not available on the live. They are only for private readings, for privacy and safety reasons. Okay. Okay, Bhavna, think about it. Like what thoughts continue, what sector they tell you about, then we'll discuss it. Okay. Rahul, so for you, let's see, we are from the same place, old friends, now live in the same city, contact are less, not very often. Okay. So I am not very great at dating advice, so I am gonna just focus on tarot. This would be pure tarot. I have no opinions about this. Okay, so let's see what it says. Saturn in reverse. Okay, and fourth house, home. Okay, we have Cancer energy and we have Saturn energy in reverse. Okay, so I would suggest, most importantly, to focus more on feeling this connection rather than look. So my first thought was maybe meeting her a little more and slowly embedding yourself in her life would be a great idea. But now I realize that that's how people manipulate other people. Okay, so I have had female friends, my girlfriends have told me this, that usually someone embeds in their life as a friend. So friend, you completely see them differently, and then suddenly they try to get into a relationship with you. But I would suggest for you, because we have Saturn in reverse, it would be best if you directly approach her and be very upfront as to what you want for her, rather than pretending to be her friend. So don't pretend to be her friend. Don't be like कि धीरे धीरे उसकी ज़िंदगी में enter कर रहे हैं and slowly you're building up. No, approach her for a date. If she says yes, fine. If she says no, that is also fine. But that is the first thing that is coming for you. Do not try to be her friend first. That's something nowadays that is not seen as good, because people used to romanticize friends to lovers sequence. Nowadays it is frowned upon. Now when it comes to your energies together, Knight of Swords, Eight of Coins. Okay, so yes, I would say highly recommend you should approach her. But as I see, your energies would take some time for this relationship to be established. So it's not that you wouldn't get along, it's just where she is in her life and where you are in your life, it would take some time and some adjustment for you to come together and actually get into a relationship. So I have good feeling, I have really good feeling. And when you say long term, so I am assuming this is about marriage. So I would highly recommend you book with me. If this actually works out, you should come to me. We would check that guna dharma and everything, and we'll see if it works out in that aspect if you want. But right now this is enough, so I would not force you in that section. And then what you need to know is Temperance in reverse. So as I said, you should approach her directly. Do not don't go round and round about. Do not try to manipulate. Do not try to change her mind. Just say yes or no. It would be more effective. Okay, this is a psychological thing. I actually don't know how she's doing in her life. Yes, so I am telling you how she's doing. She's very busy. Her work, her life, her finances consumes her. Even her past consumes her. So that's why and you are a very fast paced person, you are a very stable person, you understand things. Both of your energies would actually align pretty well in future. Right now it would take some time. That's why we have Temperance in reverse. This, when we flip it, when the time comes, this would be a perfect relationship. I love this for you. This woman would be able to create structure in your life, where you are a person who is well stable, you can create things. She would be able to sustain it very well. And even children, if you have children, they would be very happy with the connection. So this is what I'm telling you. I like this for you. So if you play your cards right, so first approach her whichever way, offer her, and then if she says no, disappear. Okay, disappear for a few days, and this will create this time for her to think. Then approach her after 10 days just to say ki, hey, how are you doing, just wanted to check if you're all right. And then that would be the real answer as to what she wants, because when you offer a girl directly, she doesn't know what to do. But after 10 days it would be more clearer, then take the real answer. But energy wise, I love it. I love both of you together. Girl is amazing, you are amazing. I would love this if this happens, but you need to play your cards well. Okay, Rahul, I hope you received the answers. Okay. Okay, if you wish to use emojis, don't use that red color. It kind of makes me anxious and also angry. Use green clovers, just as it is in pinned comment. Okay, let's move on. How many relationships do you want, Rahul? Like, do you want to have a harem? If that is it, I will look for it. Do you want a harem? Are you financially stable enough to have multiple wives and multiple children? Okay. Hi, Josh. So, do you have multiple accounts? Isn't that a good thing if she has someone else and she has options? It's a good thing if people have options and they still choose you. Yeah, so I didn't mean to be rude. Okay, Rahul, what I'm saying is, look, it's a good thing if she has someone in her life, because if someone chooses you because they have no one, then they are choosing you because you're the last option. If they have multiple options, that means this is a stable person who has a family, who has a community, who is a well established person. And this is the kind of person who you want to partner up with. You don't want a lonely person. You want a person who is, all rounded and you'd be able to create a family with. You cannot expect an introvert and a lonely person to work well with you and your family directly. It would take some time and adjustment. Hi Rachit, it's been a while. What's up? How are you doing? Okay. Okay. So Yuvraj Singh, he's engaged to someone else. Okay. Okay, Divya, talk to me. Let's see what your energies are saying. Just mention, look, the chat box is free. Just mention your questions. You don't have to ask. Yeah, Divya, I am speaking to you. Tell me, talk to me more about this connection. Okay, he's engaged to someone else. So, like, what was your connection before this? What's the situation here? You're very welcome, Rahul. And I'm glad you didn't take it a rude way, because look, I don't mind multiple, like I don't completely believe in monogamy, because it's a flawed concept, just like how democracy is a flawed concept, but it works well. So does monogamy. So don't ruin something that works. It's just, if you are not monogamous, then don't go for someone who is. Go with a person who is polyamorous. Okay, so problem starts when a person goes for a person who is monogamous. Okay, so that's where problem starts. If you're polyamorous, go for a person who is polyamorous. Don't ruin other people's life. That's why I asked you about a harem thing. Again, if someone is able to handle multiple families and everyone involved is in consent with it, nothing wrong with it. If everyone approves of it, what's wrong? Other than children psychology, it's fine. Only children matter after that. Okay. Divya, so I'm his girlfriend, but he's engaged to another. Okay. So tell me, what's the situation here? You used to be his girlfriend, or are you his girlfriend? So is the relationship still going on? Okay. So okay. So Divya, I'm gonna go and check what is the situation between the two of you, and after that it's up to you what kind of decision you make, and I would clearly tell you what my opinion is and what the tarot says. Okay. I try and there is no judgment unless someone actually attacks me. So wait a minute, I just need to put something on so that calmness returns to this area. Okay, for Divya, and tell me the name of your guy. Ooh. Cards are getting a little warmer, and it's okay. Aquarius and fifth house. Okay. Okay, this is literally the alignment of today. Okay, I'm gonna show you. So we have Sun in fifth house, so it is the first house for today. Sorry, it's the fifth, as in we have Leo, and it's the first house today, and then we have Aquarius in our seventh house. So the worldly chart, and this is literally what this is in short. So we have the Sun, and we have Aquarius here. Okay, wait a minute. So I think yours is going to be a very astrological reading. We have seventh house here, King of Swords, and then we have the first house, Mercury, Sun, and we also have South Node, Ketu here. And then we have Ace of Swords, and at the bottom of the deck we have okay, keep talking to me, Divya, otherwise the connection breaks. Okay, so continue to talk with me, or like yes or no would work as well. Otherwise the connection breaks and I might disappear. Okay, so that happens. That's why when I am doing private readings, it takes 60 minutes. And I try to keep it structured along with specific questions. This is the reason why. Okay, then we have 7. We have Chariot and Reverse. Okay, this is a time of testing because we have Rahu in 7th house, and I think yours is a very astrological reading. This is about you. This is what universe, God, take your deity, whoever you believe in, that deity literally is in front of you and is like, what are you going to do about this? Who do you think you are? What are you going to do about this? Because what happens is wherever Rahu sits, wherever North Node sits, it enlarges everything about it. Okay, so when it comes to Aquarius, Aquarius is ruled by Saturn, also as Uranus. Everything that can be created by chaos and everything that can be created by bad drishtri, it would be expanded because Rahu is there. Now, Rahu is not a bad shadow planet, like I wouldn't say it, because I have worked with the planet and its energies, and I know how to use it in most part, but we never know what kind of illusion Rahu creates. But look, right now it is chaotic and it's gonna be chaotic if you don't jump off this love or whatever you have feeling for this person. Either you would be burnt alive in the tower, or this is the time to jump out of the tower. Unless unless you break the contact, this would go into something really really bad. Now I will tell you why. Because look, because we have such an astrological reading and we have our panchang here, Ketu represents everything that you're supposed to give up. Okay, so this guy represents to you what you have had. Okay, so you're supposed to see what I gave in this relationship, what kind of girlfriend I was. Like, I was ambitious, I was giving, I was loving, I was ready to stand by you, I was loyal, and I am doing this and that. So you need to evaluate yourself and realize this is who I am and I'm a prize. So why do I need to give myself, who is already perfected how to be a good girlfriend, to a person who wants to keep me on the sideline and who is technically, if he was engaged to you and if he sent a friend request to an ex-girlfriend, you would think of that as cheating. So he's technically cheating on his new wife, who is not even his wife. So this is the kind of person who you wanted to be with. So they want you to evaluate, because suddenly what he's doing is enlarged by Rahu. Rahu just enlarges everything in front of you so that you can see it. Okay, this person is a cheater, because if you were his wife and he did it to an ex-girlfriend, he would be cheating. They want you to tell that in Ketu energy, you are this person. You don't need to be perfected. You need a person who is stable, who is loyal, and then you adjust with that person because he has learned how to be a loyal partner, how to be a giving partner, how to be an equal partner. So no, I would say this is a test. This is not about him, this is about you. Because we have Sun in your first house, we have Mercury, it tells you evaluate everything, go through every scenario. That's why you're here, looking for answers. Mercury looks for answers, it evaluates everything, then makes a decision. It wants you to make a decision. While making a decision, it wants you to check your soul as to what you deserve and what you already have and what you give. After that, it would decide anything for you. Now, as I see, now it's a prediction. I think his marriage would not happen. Okay, but if it doesn't happen, I won't say that please go and be his girlfriend again, because I see that there might be some issues that will come up before he gets married. As I see, what I see right here in the chart. So next 2 months he would go through a very difficult time in his life and he would try to reach out. I would suggest please do not, because whatever he's doing to his current, love or not, loyalty is loyalty. Whatever he's doing to her, he will be doing it to you. So keep your distance. That's my opinion. Tarot is telling you, if you do not you would be stagnated, you would be at one spot, you would be unmoving, you would be where you are. And this is like staying in a room and continue pacing around in under the four walls, because you never know where is the exit point. This is exactly what is coming in my brain when a fly gets trapped in a car. Okay, so even if you open the windows, it doesn't know how to escape, because an open window and a shut window looks the same to a fly. You would be stuck if you go ahead with this. This is a test for you. If you pass, you pass. Otherwise, you would be thrown out of the tower. Okay. Okay, so Divya, that's all I have for you. I hope everything works out in your favor. Okay, please take care. Hi Huma Fatima, how are you doing? Hey, I read your messages yesterday and I loved it. I just couldn't reply to it because I just moved on with other readings. Okay, so thank you for your kind words that you gave me yesterday. I'm sorry, I do not understand that language. Okay, so the way you're saying, true, mom, I'm not going to give him any chance. Thank you so much. God bless you. Stay happy. Thank you very much for your kind words. I accept them, and please take care. Okay, and I was very happy to do this reading. Today's readings have been so cool. Yours was so on, like, chart. It was all panchang for you. I love that. Thank you for being here. You're very welcome, Huma Fatima. Thank you for being here. Mm. Huma Fatima. So, as I was saying, I do recommend not to take more readings in a couple or 2 days. It kind of creates a toxic connection with predictions. That's why if you return to me in a few days, that would be great. Otherwise, you are always welcome to give me an update. Okay. I'm always here if anyone wants to give me an update about their life. I just recommend don't take multiple readings in consecutive days, one after another. Okay, I'm just checking if water damaged anything. If anyone knows how to clean the cards on the sides, do let me know. You can always mention the question, Abraham. Wow, that is. Who was that? Uh, Wait, your name sounds like that freedom fighter of India. His name was Ram. So, hi, please mention your name so that I can refer to you properly. Oh, yeah. So, there was this Indian freedom fighter. So, his name was Udham Singh. Mr. Udham Singh. So, he mentioned his name in court as Ram Mohammed Singh Azad. So, that is something that he identified himself. And that was I still think that was a great thing that he did. Your username reminds me of him. Okay, rain is. Okay, hi Supriya, welcome. Come on, talk to me a little bit more so that we can find a solution for you, okay? Because I think you need to be a little more clearer as to what kind of answer you're looking for. A yes or no, or is there something else that I can help you with? Can a normal eraser work? Like a normal eraser that rubs the pencil one? Because my Astro ones have gotten really bad. And I really don't want to have multiple card decks. I just want to have limited supply of it so that I can have connection with them. Okay, I'll just try it now. I think it is working out a little bit because I can see, but it is also colorful. So I'll try it on the Astro deck later on. But thank you for letting me know. I had the answer right there. Okay, thank you, Huma Fatima. Thank you for letting me know. I'll try that. Okay, so Priya, I'll do a yes or no for you, okay? Um, Thank you, Huma. That actually is very kind of you. Okay, so Queen of Swords and no, I think you should let it go for now, Supriya. I think you have taken on a lot of stress for a long time. It's time to let go, Supriya. You should let go. It's too stressful for you. You need to have your own life as well. You're balancing a lot, a lot, a lot. And it's kind of affecting your health as well. If you haven't realized it, it's not just your mental health, it's also your body that is starting to feel it now. So yes, you should let it go, but I would say this is not forever. It's something you should go for now. Later on something might change, but I would say this is a natural ending. This is just a natural ending. Nothing is bad, just a natural ending. Okay, no, it's not a break, it's a natural ending. Just a natural ending. A river reaching the ocean, now it doesn't know what it is, it just dissolves itself. Okay, Abraham, if you're here, do let me know, okay? Abraham, if you're here, do let me know. I am happy to take your reading next. Okay, tell me about your situation again because the message disappeared. Just, I don't recommend getting multiple readings in a week. So I would recommend you should come back to me in a little bit, okay? What is a yes? If anyone wants to answer me, in your opinion, if a ship changes all of its parts over a period of 1 year, does it remain the same ship or is it a new ship? This is called the ship of Theseus. I do remember telling you about the arranged marriage thing. I did tell you about what arranged marriage and political marriage really is. This is fully restored vessel. And yeah, also there was this question about some planetary alignments. Do they promise that there would be a divorce, or is that a different thing? Yeah, so what do you think tarot is for? It's for advice. Okay, so Abraham, you're saying I was in a stuck and depressed situation for a long time due to a girl. And W had some issues which was caused due to my maturity. Now after a long time I'm making my own small approaches towards her. Her name is Swara Sankar. Okay, so what do you want to ask me? Like, thank you for giving me the background. Tell me the question you wish to know. Like, frame it as a question. Okay, great. That is a great question. Let's see what are the energies between the two of you and how it is going. Okay, Pisces, and we have conjunction alliance. Pisces in reverse, conjunction alliance. Look, it will change eventually, but you are on the right path. You are on the right path. The timing is wrong. So the timing is, I do see some glimpses of future, but sometimes I feel stuck. Yeah, that is like, that's all we can do. Even if it's a career, we can see where we can go and then put in effort. So technically that's all anyone can do in anything about this world. So you're going in the right direction. Timing is wrong, so continue what you're doing. Things would improve, because as I see the conjunction where it would be this would be 2 years, so not now. If it happens, it would happen before 2 years, otherwise this has no chance of happening at all. So I would still say that there is 70-30% chance that anything would happen, but it has to happen within 2 years. No, this transition is gonna happen in June, at the end of June. Okay, so if this happens, it would happen before June. If it doesn't happen before June, then it would be a very difficult period for you. Yeah, timing is wrong, as in the way planetary alignments is the way planetary alignments are going for the two of you. The thing that is happening is there is a 30-70 chance, okay, 30% and 70% chance that this would happen or not happen, but it would happen before June. If it happens before next June, this would last. If it doesn't, it would create a new kind of difficult situation for the both of you. So I do see that there would be a regeneration. Now what kind, it remains to be seen, but I'm not telling you to rush anything, but the chances of this happening is before June. If June crosses over and nothing happens, then it's very difficult that this will go anywhere. But if it happens before June, then this would be an excellent pairing. But I want one more card because I know this is a little confusing. When he thinks he's competing with another man, but he's really competing with how happy, safe, and loved I have made myself. So, your best bet is just to be yourself, put in the effort, and take your time and love her right. And whatever you say with your mouth, okay, whatever you say with your mouth, follow it with action. So a girl, she doesn't want that you'd be in future I'll earn this much money, in future I would do this and that. No, you tell her what you can do now for her and how you can be happy together, and ask her what you need. So when it comes to you, ask her what you need and see if she provides it for you. Okay, so you don't have to struggle continuously to prove yourself. You don't need to make her struggle so that you can slowly change yourself. Just ask what she can provide, like just ask what you need. That can we spend more time together, or I would like if we can talk about this thing because I want to discuss this more. If you ask her, you will know she is the one for you. And for you to be the one for her, always be truthful and follow your words with your actions. Otherwise this would be very difficult. But the timeline is June. Okay, next year June. Now this is why I don't usually give timelines, but it came up. I couldn't do anything. Okay, so Abraham, I have given you as much as I can about this. I have good faith on you. Okay. What do you mean by timing wrong? Oh no, that's a new message. That's an old message. Okay. So I think we are almost done for the day. Just a little bit, 10-15 minutes, then we are leaving. Mm. Okay, please don't put me in that position. I really don't want to be there. That is scary. I know I should be saying kind words and something different. I am just scared. I really, please don't put me in that position. I'm gonna move on now. Okay. 90. That's 90. Okay. So hi Ria. You need to have a specific question, honey. I think you already asked about engineering, right? I don't remember your reading completely, but you're very welcome to jog my memory. We can go from there. I have like 10 minutes left, then I would be gone. So please see what you can do with the question. No. No. Some people, okay, I would definitely do a tarot cards readings for you, but in my opinion, as to how much I have studied on this topic, Shruti. So, some people are meant to be lessons in life. So, this is like Kali Yuga. So, Kali goes from one Kali Yuga to another Kali Yuga. So similarly, these kind of people, they see you when you are your weakest. They stay there until you kick them out because you are stronger now. So they are there to teach you a lesson, make you stronger, and create this anger inside of you so that you become better. And they just jump on to another person who is at their weakest and prey on them and teach them the lesson, and then they just jump onto someone else. So people like that are supposed to be lessons. No, there is no justice in this world when it comes to these kind of people. They are supposed to be that way, and they serve their purpose. So that's their karma and that's their phal. So it's like Kali. So if that answers your question, it answers your question. If you have any other question, please ask me. I'll help you with the tarot. Okay, Ria, this is really shady. I am not at all happy to help you, but I am very happy that you're going through something like this. I worded that wrong. Please don't misunderstand me. I meant that I have been through it, so that's why I know nothing happens. Republic of India. Hi Prabhakaran, how are you doing? Actually, if you have the opportunity, you should go. As far as I remember your chart, right now the alignments are exactly how they used to be in your chart. So I think you are going through your nodal return. Okay, Prabhakaran. So this is a really good time for you. I think this is a really good time. I could be wrong. I definitely know where your Rahu and Ketu are, but this is either a flip or a nodal return that you're going through. So this is a good sign. If you take it, it would be very advantageous for you. Is there a reason you are thinking of not going, Prabhakaran? Is something stopping you? I'm just trying to find my birth chart in the Western astrology, but It's is does anyone know a good site that can give me my Western astrological chart properly? It always leaves either Lilith behind or Chiron behind. I want to see all my planets together. Featuring that I will get a job or not, ma'am. Oh, okay. So it's not about the time. It's about the opportunity. That you don't have the opportunity yet. No, you look for opportunity. Okay, you focus on the opportunity. The timing will align. So what happens is, once you set your mind to looking for the opportunity comes around. Yes, you would have the fear, because what happens, I continue to say that. So when a person is manglik, okay, so when there is an entity that is around you and has strong influence on you, it tries to divert your attention from it. So they also say that there are negative small entities like fairies, but different than fairies. So what happens is, wherever there are spaces which remain untouched, or there are certain things that they are attracted to, so you feel like, I shouldn't go in that area, I shouldn't clean that area, because those things have their house there. So they don't want you to clean that space because they linger there. Similarly, when a planet is very heavy and it has influence on you, or you're going through some kind of mahadasha, so if you try to have a remedy, what happens is it tries to stop you. So even the people who are going through their mangal dosh, who are manglik, they would always tell you that every time I try to do the puja to shant my mangal or go to Ujjain, there would be hindrances, or I would create problems, or I would do something. So this fear is your future self pulling you towards it, but you stopping it because you're afraid. But it's the planet's influence. The planet is stopping you from fixing something in your life. So look, think beyond it and actually go. Look for opportunity, it will show up. And once it shows up, be brave and go. Nothing bad would happen to you. This is supposed to happen for you. Okay, I hope I have given you something to think about. Every time fear occurs, you know how to deal with it now. Okay, face it, it would work. Okay, Ria, first of all, please don't retract. I don't know, I get this anxiety when I see retracted messages. Second of all, where are you at? Like, did you apply to these two places, or like, do you have an offer letter from these places? Like, where are you exactly in the process of choosing between the two? Prabhakaran, you're very welcome. And uh, I'm happy to look through your chart again, because if you can give me your birth details again, we'll look through that. But I don't promise anything. It takes me some time, because I'm very focused on, if there is a question, we'll solve it. But Prabhakaran, your reading was a little bit. Okay. Yes. Okay. So you have applied to both. So let's see where you are at energy wise when it comes to these two. I don't think that either. No. Let the cards speak. So Ria has applied to two places. So what are the messages you want to give to her regarding these two places? Is there a third place? Is there something coming towards her? What are the messages that she needs to have? Relationship, seventh house. Okay. I hope with grace. Okay, first of all, I would tell you that don't go looking for predictions. They might hinder your progress. Try to not look at it. Look, some people are benefited when they are always in the process. So usually Virgos, because they know these tiny details that they can fix in their life, but more often than not, when people are not looking, things happen. Don't ask this question to any other tarot card reader for now, because I have great news. Both of them might accept you. There are great things happening. Just don't look at it. Okay, they are telling you don't look at it. Focus on something else. Do a hobby or go traveling, but do not look at it continuously. Do not continue to ask, because your mind might create some kind of issues in the middle. Okay, and I specifically mentioned Virgos because they have this sense of I can make literally everything right in this world. So there is this kind of positivity in them that they can control their mind, even their mind. Okay, so that's why it works for them. They can micromanage. They can be clutter bugs, cricket, that they can manage everything, tiny things. You cannot. Don't do it. Okay. But I have great news that it would happen. Like best things would happen for you. Both of them might accept you. Okay. So I think we are done for the day. I would see you guys very soon. I'm sorry. So I think I'm done for the day. Um, if you have any question for me, I have 5 minutes probably. I try to be on schedule, but I don't see many people today. And if anyone knows of a Western astrological chart that I can find where they would give me Chiron as well, because I know my chart. I want to see my Chiron. Okay, guys, so I'm just a sec. Okay, so I'm done for the day. That was my call for going away. So I would see you guys tomorrow. I have changed my timing, so I am usually live around the afternoons, and the appointments are now in the evenings or in the afternoons based on when the appointment is open. If you want to reach out to me, these are the timings, and you can always reach out to me if you go into the description or also with the pinned comment. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll have a great evening. Bye bye.